Hey there, Twangs fans. Something different this week. We couldn't get a regular episode out. I did want to update you on the charts this week. #1, Billboard, our friend Billy Currington. #1 with Pretty Good at Drinking Beer. That's awesome. Followed by Lady A, Our Kind of Love. And on the album charts, not a lot of country this week. Asylum, #1 on the Billboard 200, which is all genres of music. And other than that, I think Lady Antebellum is number 11 this week. New in stores, James Otto, which I heard he just had a hospital visit. Get well soon, James. His new album, Shake What God Gave You. And without further ado, just to kind of fill the void this week, I had a guy named Walker Hayes, a new guy in Capitol Records, come by the studio, and he's got some fun stuff. This isn't going to be his new single, but I thought this was worth sharing with you this week. Check out Walker Hayes. I'm sure the ladies are going to like him, and we'll see you next week. All right, we got Walker Hayes in here. This is going to be our web extra. What song is this?
This song is called Tulips,
and
like the flower.
There's a story behind it?
Yeah, my wife and I, she's always trying to get me to turn off my work. It's hard to stop writing songs. I'm constantly losing sleep over them.
Will you grab a pad and write, or you?
I'm a notepad writer, but I mean, you know, I'll be going to the grocery store with her and the kids, and I'm on another planet. I mean, I'm working on that song. So anyway, one weekend I came up with the idea of Tulips, and I started doing my thing. I'm always asking her a question: "What do you like, this better or this better for this ending?" And she gets kind of sick of it. It's like, hey, just let's hang out, you know. Let's not work. And I totally understand. And but this weekend I said, hey, I got an idea. I gotta finish this song. It's about a month old today. Anyway, I was like, how about, you know, you just answer all the questions this weekend, and I'll put your name. You know, you get a legitimate co-write. You know, it'll say Laney and Walker Hayes. And she smiled and was into it immediately. So now, I mean, so her this is our first co-write, and it's hilarious. She's never written a song, and she got a cut, and it's called Tulips.
Awesome, let's hear that.
And we actually wrote it for George Strait, but it turns out we're keeping it for my album. I just happened to be... I'm sorry, you know what? It's my fault. I just happened to be passing that little local florist when a forgive-me-not floated by. Well, that woman wasn't nothing but drop dead gorgeous. Couldn't help but follow her inside. Well, she pranced like a princess over to the tulips, and she picked up a couple for a sniff. Then she busted me watching as I snatched up a few with a guilty, clumsy, bashful whiff. Well, I wanted to cower into the flowers, but I spoke before I thought, and I said maybe your two lips and my two lips could talk. Well, she smiled a sheepish grin, and she laughed a precious giggle. Her cheeks were about as pink as her toes, and I tried to play cool, but I was just as tickled. Mine were about as red as a rose. So we did a little meet and greet, two-step toward the checkout, and flirted in the back of the line. She pulled up her wallet, and I said, put that down. And I took care of hers and mine. I said, I'll let you scurry if you're in a hurry, but if you've got the evening off, maybe your two lips and my two lips could walk. And she said, well, I don't normally do this. And I said, girl, it ain't like I do. And she said, well, these are for my windowsill. And I said, these are for you. Well, we wandered out that door through the tiny town of Fairhope, far as that sidewalk went, gently brushing shoulders, lightly touching elbows, purposely on accident. accident. Then she lost her sandals and I lost my ropers, and we got lost by the bay, singing the drifters, splashing like lovers under the boardwalk shade. Well, our eyes met in the quiet of a comfy silence, and I put my hands on her hips, and I said, maybe your two lips and my two lips could kiss.
Sorry, George Strait. George has already got the chair, so that's yours, right?
Hey, that's an honor to compare it to that song for sure. Thank you.
Walker Hayes.